Hello, screenwriters. Welcome back to brutal reviews of my script, where every week I read a new brutal review from feedback that I've gotten from submitting to places like the Blacklist, Coverfly. This one is called Ninth Century Hoodlum. This one actually hurts. This is one of my favorite screenplays. It is a screenplay I've definitely reread all over again, and I do plan on going back and rewriting it. And I actually think I might go into production with this one, but obviously not right now. It's not quite ready yet, but it's getting close. In this review, actually, I call this review the sweet and sour review, the Sour Patch review, and you'll see why, because I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel about this. It is brutal, but sometimes it's nice. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Too often, the script feels merely clever, like it's using its formal ingenuity and riddle-like structure, not to delve deeply into the psyches of its characters or tell a great story, but simply to impress. Trust me, I was not trying to impress. I was just simply writing. That the two guns are, in effect, the main characters does indeed make this script unique. Oh, thank you. You think I'm unique? But I feel like it's a compliment sandwich coming on board. But, there's always a but. It doesn't really serve to make it exciting, since the actual human characters feel like props. Okay, I gotta work with my characters. That serve to illustrate some larger point about gun violence in society rather than characters on whom we are supposed to focus our attention. Even Andrew, the most fleshed out character here. Yes, finally, I've fleshed out a character. Wait, is there a but? Phil, relatively insubstantial, of course. Like he is supposed to represent an abstract idea of powerlessness boiling over into rage, for one. Who are we supposed to care about if there is no development of the characters, only a tragic and inexorable process of death leading to more death? The plot itself, which connects the search for a missing pistol, a young boy's tragic home life, and a rich family's slide into poverty into a single hole, is above average. Okay, my writing is above average. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take whatever double I could get in a brutal review. But, you know what? I spoke too soon. There's a but coming. But nothing spectacular. And the dialogue is good. Yes! Please, I hope there's no but after that. I hope there's no but after that. But, since the characters are so weak, ooh, oh my God. Many of them indeed are literally described as being faceless. It doesn't matter much. All in all, a very clever but somewhat heavy-handed script. You know, yeah, Sour Patch. Anyway, even in the most negative things, you could find some positives, right? Because yes, this review is brutal. However, though, there were some good things in there that kind of inspires me to keep going, right? Basically, it's the characters. I need to work on the characters, obviously. But the reader said the idea is clever and my dialogue is good. I just have to get these characters right. And I think I just had a conversation with another writer friend of mine about this. I used to think, okay, I have to be honest, I used to think story drove everything. I used to think that if you don't have a great story, you don't have anything, right? However, I think I've come to realize that character is everything. I may be wrong. Wait, then again, can you have a great story, bad characters, and still have a good script? Or can you have bad story and great characters? Can you have, you know what? If I knew the answers to these questions, I would be selling my screenplay for $1 million. But I do have to admit, though, I think I'm leaning more towards creating great characters. Let's be honest, right? If we love a movie, you know, we think about the story afterwards, but most of the times we really care about the characters. It's the characters that we go home and we think about. We just, you know, yeah, it's the characters. So I need to work on my characters. I guarantee you, right? If you could name 5 of your favorite films, and what you're gonna remember the most about them is the characters. I bet you. For example, my all-time favorite film is Vanilla Sky, right? The first thing that comes to mind is David and Sophia. They are the 2 main characters. Sophia is David's love interest, right? And the story is like, it's crazy. It's like science fiction, love, it's all over the place. I love the story, but what I do love more are those characters. If you could take something from this brutal review, no matter how clever or incredible your story idea is, if you don't have those characters, if those characters aren't jumping off the page, if they don't have unique voices, I don't really think the story matters that much. Yeah, that is it. And make sure you like this video, subscribe, and make sure you go to stratword.com to write your screenplay. Fade out.